Hey, welcome to CNC Router Projects. In this edition, the focus is on this Southwest-themed tea-light candle holder featuring the fertility deity Kokopelli. In addition to being a relatively simple project, this can also be a good way to use small scraps of 1x and thin wood you might have lying around. For the base of the candle holder, I used 3/4 inch thick material. There are two main elements on the base. First is a rectangle that will serve as a pocket or mortise to form the attachment for the Kokopelli. It measures 1/2 inch wide by 0.325 inches high. This height, though, needs to be close to the thickness of whatever wood will be used for the flute player, so adjustments should be made if necessary. This area is pocketed to a depth of 3/8 of an inch using an 1/8 inch bit. The circular vector represents the area that will hold the tea-light candle. I have the diameter set to be slightly larger than that of the candle. For the tool pathing, I pocketed to a depth of 1/2 of an inch using a 1/4 inch downcut. To form the edges of the base, I created a profile toolpath using a 1/4 inch radius point cutting roundover bit. The depth was set to 1/4 of an inch and machine vectors was set to on. Lastly, the base was cut out using an outside profile with a 1/4 inch downcut. The Kokopelli vector was created by manually tracing a photograph. This vector, however, didn't include a tenon which is needed to join it to the base. So I created a rectangle with the same 1/2 inch width as the mortise and a height equal to its 3/8 inch depth. This was then aligned with the bottom of the foot and approximately centered. The rectangle was then enlarged slightly in an upward direction so it overlapped with the foot and welded to the main vector. In terms of tool pathing, the 3 isolated areas were pocketed to full thickness of the material using an 1/8 inch bit. The main body of the flute player was cut with the same 1/8 inch bit using an outside profile. Obviously, the roundover bit plunged a bit deeper into the material than I would have liked, but it's nothing that a sheet sander with 100 grit paper can't make short work out of. With the superficial sanding completed, there's a bit of functional sanding to attend to. The sharp edges of the tenon prevent it from fitting into the mortise with its rounded inside corners. Working the edges of the tenon with 150 grit sandpaper, though, quickly solves that problem. In terms of finishing, spray polyurethane or clear shellac are probably the easiest options. If you'd like to apply stain, though, I've found that dipping or immersing the Kokopelli completely and then wiping with rags and cotton swabs for the tight spots works pretty well. Finally, a bit of glue to join the two pieces, and the candle holder's ready to go.